Strap yourself in because we're set up, switched on, and ready to go. Enjoy this presentation of the Jimmy Mack Healing Show.
Hey guys, Jimmy Mack coming to you live with another transmission and download. It's the Jimmy Mack Healing Show. We're glad you guys are here. It's 4 p.m. Eastern, and we're here every Tuesday. So we'd like to mix it up and give messages and healings and help all the folks that we can, that's for sure. If you haven't already signed up for our newsletter, go to jimmymackhealing.com. You'll get all kinds of free stuff when you sign up. And all we need is your name and your email address. We don't spam you. We send out stuff maybe once a week, maybe twice. It just depends on what's going on. But we're glad you're here. Join us for the wildness of things that are going on. There's a million different planets, it seems, in retrograde, along with Mercury and moons and just general craziness. So if you feel that uneasy, just know often it's not just you. There's a lot going on with folks around the world. So keep that in mind. You will get our newsletter tomorrow if you sign up. It comes out every Wednesday, and also Wednesday evening, tomorrow evening, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, is our monthly Zoom event. So if you haven't signed up for that, man, you got to get on that. So we do that the last Wednesday of every month, and it's going to be about a variety of topics, but mainly everything that's going on right now in the world, of course, and how it's affecting you and what you'd like to change about yourself and others. So we're going to do a whole lot of clearings in that. It's only about a half hour. Please join us if you can. So every week we like to bring you a different co-host and co-guest, and this week's no exception. I can count on one hand the people I let work on me personally, and you're about to meet another one of them, so I'm excited to have her on the phone today. It's Gosia Lorenz. How are you today, love?
I am wonderful. Thank you, Jimmy. How are you?
I love it. Doing good. You always make me better, though. You're coming out of L.A., so
Yay,
it's, craziness over there, too, I know. And, they're talking about us wearing masks again in Pinellas County. So I don't mean to scoff or laugh. I think we've all had enough of pandemicness and corona-ness. And, oh, my gosh, can we please do whatever we got to do to get it back to some sort of normalcy, right? So incredible. It's, it's rough to put into words all the cool stuff you do. The biggest thing I think that's awesome that you do is a lot of people are really stuck. They're caught up in entities and all kinds of dark energies, and maybe they're hung up on when they were 5 or whatever they got going on. And I just find it fascinating. You're really great at digging at all that and, getting it all out and really changing folks for the better. And so I think that's one of the highlights of what you do. But tell folks in your words what you would even consider it, and also the best way to get a hold of you, the website, of course, phone number, email, whatever you'd like to give out.
Okay, thank you. Yes, entities are my specialty. I do believe that we don't have enough education in our world about entities and how can they impact our lives, our thinking, our performance, our relationships, our bodies. There's just not enough information about it. We get labeled and with some strange diagnosis, but underneath all of that could be just entities awareness. So I love digging it out and unraveling it for people, showing them that they're gifted, that they are brilliant, that they are amazing, not ill or have some issues.
Right.
And I love empowering people to show them how brilliant and beautiful they are and stop judging themselves and just see the light no matter what no matter the past, of the experiences, of culture, stories, it doesn't matter. We all can come to the place of light and empowerment and love and greatness and happiness and joy. We all can do that and be that. That's what I do. And my website is GosiaLorenz.com, GosiaLorenz.com, and my email is info@GosiaLorenz.com, so it's super easy to find me.
Fantastic. Love that. And oftentimes I tell folks, what it's like to me, it's like I've said before, you and I go to a diner, especially up in north, New Jersey, New York, whatever, and they would still smoke in the diner, and you have bacon cooking on the grill, and it's just craziness, right? And so if you and I go in there and we have green tea and we eat a fruit cup and we eat cottage cheese and we're trying to do all the right things, by the time you and I come after breakfast, you're ready to burn your clothes and take a shower and start the day over, right? Because you're gonna smell like bacon and cigarettes. You are. I don't care who you are. So that is what shows up a lot of times for me with the entities and things, and it's just so bizarre, how it acts and reacts. But you can pick that up in almost anywhere in any events or ALS, nursing homes, the hospitals are notorious. I mean, if you go to a sporting event back in the day, of course, and you just bump into somebody in the bathroom, stuff can jump off onto you. I've never seen like it. I don't mean to scare people, but that's the kind of thing that goes on. And you end up thinking you got a cold. Hell, it could just be an entity. And maybe these people that have been diagnosed as, bipolar, schizophrenic, whatever, they might be ate up with 3, 4, 5 entities in them. It's just amazing to me. So very, very interesting stuff. It's never a dull moment. So I'm glad you're here today, honey. We're going to take a bunch of callers and see who we can help out. So very cool. Thanks for being here. 727, Sarah, you're on line 1. How are you?
Hey, good day. How are you guys doing?
Good. It's been forever. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. What the hell's attached to me? That's what I want to know. What you got on me?
You're about to find out.
Sarah. Wait, buckle up for it. Hold on.
Well, so what I like to do, I actually don't just clear. I want to educate. I want the people that work with me to be able to walk away and be able to distinguish it for themselves, for the future, so they're not dependent on anybody's work. So first of all, if you know Jimmy's work, sway tests going forward for yes, going backwards for no, correct?
Yes.
Yes, awesome. So if you can stand up, Sarah, then you can test yourself. Can you?
Yep, I'm up.
Yeah, awesome. So start with I am Sarah.
I am Sarah. Yep, pushes me forward.
And what I like to ask is, am I the only one in my body?
No, it pushed me back. It's creepy. Ew, get out.
Yeah. So this is the easiest test. Your body knows, even if you don't want to know. The knowing is there. You're not the only one. So now let's see. You're not the only one. How many? So we can go with is there 1 extra, 2 extras, 3 extras, 4 extras?
All right, somewhere between 3 and 4, it pushed me forward.
Yeah, so if I get 5, so 5, is it 4 plus 1? Yes, so sometimes I'm getting just all the numbers of beings in the body, so 4 plus 1. The plus 1 is you, the rightful resident, right? The 4 freeloaders probably need to go, although maybe you need them. Do you need them? Do you like them? Do you like having company? Are you feeling lonely sometimes? You want to keep them or not so much?
It depends. If they're good for me, then keep them. But if they're not, see ya.
You see, I got you. So, okay. So I want to facilitate you, show you, but also everyone who's listening now and in the future, because this is a really big question, and this is a really big, complex relationship issue, actually. It's like a relationship, like a bad breakup. It's like don't seem to be able to get away from this person. They're kind of bad, but kind of good. Yeah, so it's like that with entities too. Can be. So we don't invite entities for no reason. Like Jimmy said, they can just jump on us at any time of the day or night, wherever we are. But usually there's some underlying invitation that invites those entities. They always have some energy that attracts them. So when you don't feel empowered enough, when you don't feel you can, when you feel like I can't do this anymore, this is too much, I just hate this stuff, I hate going to work, I am so unhappy in my marriage, I just can't deal with the kids, whatever it is, when you don't feel you are empowered, you're capable, then you're inviting someone else who is like, I help you with that, I do this for you. Or people that feel lonely, they just want company. Sure, easy to get company with our bodies, they're everywhere, right? So it's not like, are they good or are they bad? It's about you. Do you really require them? Do you need them? Or are you capable of leading your life as you and being the creator of your life, right? There's not good or bad. It's just like, why? Why? What's going on in your life that you would have for people helping you, leading your life, or maybe confusing the heck out of you. Maybe you can't make decisions because of that. Maybe like you feel you have roller coaster of emotions, but there's somewhere the invitation. So from what I said, what do you tell me now, Sarah?
I would probably say some are probably invited in because in the world of COVID, aren't we all just a little lonely? But I do I have a pretty packed life. Jimmy can back me up on that one, but I do tend to I run at a pretty high level, but then every now and then I hit the overwhelm button, the panic button. And sometimes it takes me longer to hit it than others, if that makes sense. But yeah, it makes sense.
Also, when you say, I have a busy life, high achiever, sometimes it's like they feel, okay, I'm doing good, but I wish I could do more. And there's this one extra, okay, I do more with you, I push you further. So this could be a reason. Also, another aspect is, let's say, your mom, your grandma, somebody who died, who loved you very much, or you loved very much, they want to be with you, you want to be with them. And at the same time, somebody's like, well, I kind of want my grandma with me, but your grandma is an infinite being, and maybe she needs to move on as well as a soul on her path, on her journey. So that's another aspect of that configuration of this relationships with entities, right? So, yes, in my point of view, one being in one body, that's ideal. Then you have clarity, you're the only boss of your life, you're the only boss of your body, nobody's messing with your thoughts, with your ideas, with your choices, with your decisions. You're the one, you're the driver, right? You're driving, you're going forward. Otherwise you dance around and you don't really move forward. So, do you want to clear those guys?
Yes, please.
Yay! So now I'm going to show you how, if you don't have me, how you do it. You just say, hey guys, thank you so much, but you can't use my body anymore, and I will help you on my end. You can't use my body, you need to get out, can't use my body anymore. And just literally, somebody's in your house, you don't know who they are, you kick them out of your house because they can't stay there any longer. It's like, no, the party's over, out. So you do it on your end, and I'm doing on my end, okay? All right, so let's do it. So how I facilitate entities by saying, truth, who are you? And they're like, well, I'm this and that. Truth, who were you before that? Oh, I was this and that. Because they need to get awareness that they have a choice as well. Because they might be lost, they might be confused, they might not even know that they're dead. So we need to facilitate the entities as well. So I'm facilitating the person and the entities there in the person. So I'm now talking to them. Truth, who are you? Truth, who are you before that? 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 And who will you be in the future? All right, something just left. I don't know if you felt it. Did you feel it?
I feel the chills. I don't know if that's common, but as you were doing
usually
that, all of a sudden I
movement.
got goosebumps.
Yes, it's goosebumps, chills, movement, kind of a wind going through your body. You suddenly feel lightness, or maybe tightness because you were outside because you were so crowded. You were kind of outside of your body and you come back in. So there's different ways of what can show up. So let me check again. So Sarah, how many do we have left? I'm getting 2 or left. So what do you get?
Yeah, it pushes me forward when you say 2.
Okay. So is this just preloaded, somebody you invited, or some more. So sometimes there could be somebody you knew from this lifetime or another lifetime, okay? So let's check. It's two women or beings, souls that identify as women because this is maybe what their last incarnation was, okay? Because as a soul, we're not women, men, female, male. We're just infinite beings. So they identify themselves as women. So do you know, if I ask you this question, do you know these people? Do you know these women, these ladies?
Yeah, it pushes me forward. I can guess who one of them is.
Yes. So can you tell me?
My mom. Like my adopted mom, but my mom, yeah.
Yeah, that's your mama. So now you see, it would be seen by most people. It's wonderful that your mom is with you. And it is. And you might cry, and it very often might be her crying, her like emotional release. So for this, I would advise having like this warm, sweet goodbye. I love you so much. Thank you so much for still taking care of me and being here for me and supporting me and having my back. And you can always pop in and visit and check on me, and I can always talk to you. But you have your own journey to make as well. And just lovingly say goodbye to her. And it might take a while for her to leave. You might want to take a while with her until later, or we can do it now. I will not push anything, okay?
Okay. I was thinking now, Jimmy, it would have been a similar conversation I had when she was here.
Yeah.
Yepers.
So just thank her. And if there's an unfinished business, anything that has to be forgiven, anything that has to be clarified, because that's often a case. Somebody died without saying goodbye, and they're just like kind of trying to say goodbye for 10 years later. So it could be a case like this, but whatever, the relationship, the dynamics, whatever you need to tell her, you can do it quietly, peacefully, lovingly, and you can just do it.
All righty.
Would
it push me back when they leave at all?
We can do that. So we're working on one, and the second one. Who is the second one? Another lady. Is it somebody you know?
I don't.
I'm getting a big yes. I'm getting a big yes on this one as well. So we can ask: is this lifetime or another lifetime? What do you get when you my soul test?
Another.
Yeah, I got the same. So it's somebody from another lifetime. Is it as well a motherly figure, or mom, or somebody who took care of you?
Yeah.
So is it possible that you felt during maybe COVID outbreak that you felt kind of you needed to be taken care of, you needed to be nurtured in some way, you felt lonely, you felt that it was too much for you, you felt overwhelmed? Is it possible? Or maybe it happened earlier?
It's entirely possible.
I think it's earlier. Yeah, I think it happened earlier. So the same with her, you can say, I don't remember you, but thank you so much for taking care of me. Thank you so much for still being with me. But you actually have your own journey to make, and you can't stay in my body. I'm so sorry. And just lovingly uninvite them and be literally full of love and gratitude for those ladies, the sweet ladies. They're taking care of you after they die. Like, how cool is that? How special you must be.
Wow, I got the chills again. Creepy.
Yeah, and it might be very emotional, and usually it's like this emotional release. You just start crying uncontrollably, or just start crying, and then you're fine, and it's gone. So that happens often too.
Well, no, it's interesting you said that, because I had a dream like about 2 weeks ago that my mom was in my dream, and like I literally woke up crying. I couldn't explain why I woke up crying, but I woke up crying. So yeah, it kind of makes sense. So
yeah. So I can help you from this side. So, sweet ladies, who are you? Who are you before that? Truth who are 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 before that? Truth who will be in the future. And you have lots of journeys to make, adventures to have. You can go to the light, you can find another body, you can shift your vibrations, you can find another planet. This planet is kind of crazy right now, so I don't know if you want to come back here. So you have many choices, many possibilities, go for it. And all the attachment to the previous lifetime, right? Because they feel still attached to the previous lifetime. So your mom is actually not your mom, it's the being and the soul that played the role of your mom in this lifetime. But she actually isn't. It's just one of her thousands of roles that she played and will play most likely in the future.
Right.
So I like to have like the earthly perspective, but also like the cosmic perspective, zoomed out perspective on everything. So it might be sweet that Mama is staying or Grandma is staying with me, but when you zoom out, it's like, oh, that's just like a drop in the ocean of possibilities for her. She has to move on, or he has to move on.
Right.
Yeah. So did they go? No. So there's still something. I'm getting something unfinished, unresolved. And Jimmy, if you want to chime in with that, Sarah, more than me, if you want to, now you know the process, I showed you the process, you might need to have to take a little bit more time with those ladies. Maybe there's something. And if you don't think you can communicate with entities, you're probably wrong, because we all can communicate with them. So you can ask them questions and just relax. And if you have any thoughts popping in your head, that's them talking to you. This is how we communicate with entities. It's not really like the booming voice somewhere from heavens. It's actually like thoughts appearing in your head. And it might sound like your mom, or it might sound a little different, but it's literally like a thought. So it feels like this needs to be a little longer closure process.
Right.
But you can do it, Sarah. You can do it. Okay?
Right.
And if you need more assistance or more information, you can always reach out to me or to Jimmy, and I'll be happy to guide you further on that. But it feels like we can't quite yet do this right now.
3 out of 5 is not bad. That's pretty good odds. So
right?
That's really actually pretty neat. I do appreciate that. That's actually, I learned something new today. I think that's pretty awesome.
Feel free to keep fishing them out, too. I'm doing it for you now, and you can always fish it out as well. You know how to do that, honey. So we're so glad you called in and got in on the show today. Thanks so much.
Thank you, guys. Have a great rest of your day.
Mm-hmm. You too.
You too. Thank you. Bye.
616. Jeremy, you're on line 1. How are you?
Hey, really good. I'm just excited listening to all this new stuff about entities, and I just am open to receiving any information that either one of you pick up.
So do you have any more specific question? You want to just check for entities? You want to do what Sarah did?
Yes, that's fine.
Yeah. So are you the only one in your body? Jeremy, yeah?
Say that again.
Are you the only one in your body?
Yes, I'm the only one in my body.
Are you sure?
Well, I'm open to receiving. What I've been going on is I've been having more health issues around the digestive systems, and allergies being really, really heavy right now. And so I'm just wondering if there's anything attaching, anything going on that's kind of making me a little more prone to picking up these environmental influences.
Yeah, I get a yes. What do you get, Jimmy?
I get yes, too. Got some entity stuff going on. I'm just going to clear it while you're talking. Everybody, also, Jeremy, everybody tests pretty good for digestive enzymes or probiotics. You test super strong for probiotics right now. And Dr. Oz did a whole show on that. Kind of best to take them in between lunch and dinner. You could stand as many as, 3 or 4. They're not going to hurt you with a glass of water. I think that's more the digestive issue than anything else. I don't get stomach, large intestine, small intestine. This is all colon stuff. So even hydrocolon therapy would work for you if you know anybody that does hydrocolon therapy. And you don't have to go a million times. You could go once and at least get cleaned out. I do pick up parasites around you as well. And I think that's a huge part of it. So you could stand to do a parasite cleanse of any choosing of yours. But probiotics would go a long way to help you. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. I just went out the other day and bought a bunch of probiotics, so that's definitely confirmation. Thank you, Jimmy.
Yeah, and I don't get allergies. This is 100% parasites, viral bacteria, mold, fungus, mildew, yeast, candida, negative pathogen parasites. You only test for parasites. You don't test for allergies or heavy metals or anything else. You're 100% parasites. So it would go a long way even to have hydrocolon therapy to wash all that out, and probiotics definitely would help you. And you can text or email me offline. I'll certainly refer you to looking at some different products. I don't sell stuff, but I have people do their own research, and that would go a long way to help get you cleaned out too. I get now that you're the only person in the body. I know Gosia's been working on you the whole time too and helping, and sometimes us just being a witness, as you know, and being fully present for you, it changes things as well. So, make sense?
Yes, definitely. Oh, thank you very much.
I love it. Yeah, and you're part of our network. Tell folks when your show is. I'm going to be on your show the last of the month here. I couldn't even tell you what day, but
June 30th, the last Tuesday of the month. You're going to be on the Higher Realms at 8 p.m., and it's a Tuesday night. So basically, you get to hear Jimmy twice on the 30th. You'll hear him at 4
there you go.
and then again at 8. And I always appreciate, Jimmy, the guests that you bring on your shows, and I've been listening to your guests, and, even it just amazes me all the stuff that is out there to help us, even things we don't even realize. So I appreciate the work that Jim's doing.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. And can I say something, Jeremy? Just one little chime in.
Yeah,
with parasites, if you experience physical parasites, then there might be something parasitic nature, energetic going on in your life as well. So it seems like you know a lot and you're aware, and you get information. So maybe you can look at that situation if there's any energetic parasitic situation in your life.
Okay. I had, of course I got parasites. I have family, but they have, but to your question though, I wasn't making fun of you. I did have a reading. I wasn't seeking it out, but it was a few weeks ago, and it was confirmed by someone else. Like there was like a young male, older, maybe just a few years older than me, dark energy that had been following me around. I'm not familiar to that type of stuff. Can you give me any insight to that?
Yeah, because this is what I picked up on. Let me check. So we sometimes get, and now more than ever, with all this weirdness happening in the world, and on one hand we're experiencing new earth and ascension and all these beautiful things and going into fifth dimensional living, but then all this dirt and all the shadows and all the old stuff is coming out, right? So it's almost like this war of darkness and light. So a lot of the things are purging from us, from the past, from this lifetime, another lifetime, and everything that needs to go is going now, and it doesn't look pretty very often. So what I find very often now in people when I work with clients, it's all kinds of attachments that we have. And there are different types of attachment coming from darker sources, energies, and stuff that sucks us our light, stuff that's literally sucking us dry or suppressing us or controlling us, manipulating us in some way. And I find it in all kinds of places in bodies, energetic bodies, implants, explants, and so on. So you want me to check for that?
Yes, go ahead, please, if you don't mind. Okay,
so sure. So I always just check. Okay, truth. Is there any attachment in Jeremy? Yes. So I will check. And this is like for everybody else, if you go forward or it sounds true or something stirs up in you when I say it, it might be the case for you as well, all right? So it's solar plexus, and then I ask front or back. So in the back, something is stuck in you in a sneaky way from the back. So usually it's not a good thing, right? Usually it's not good because something attached to you, like a hook. And this is, so we can, so sometimes you cut it, sometimes you just pull it out, sometimes you unhook it because it looks like a hook. This one we need to unhook. This one is just gently, unhook it. It's like a cord. And I don't even want to go into where is it coming from, who did that, because we can do the whole thing, but just we don't have time for this whole investigation process. But we're just going to disconnect it. It's going, and I know Jim is helping too. Mm-hmm. He rolls. Mm-hmm. Oof, okay, so now this one is gone. Yes. So there's more. Yes, there's more. Now this one is popping for me, is in the heart. Front. It's in the front of the heart. So probably not ideal either, right? You have something like attached to your heart. So you might not feel as loving as you could, or receive love, or give love, or express yourself in some way. So let me see what nature of this. Positive. No. Negative. Yes. Did you attach it to someone? No. Somebody attached it to you. So yes, somebody attached it to you, because sometimes we have some attachments from our hearts to others, right? If you don't want to let someone go or something. Yes. That can be. There's so many possibilities. I check all possibilities that pop for me. So somebody's attaching to you, not very positive. Do you want to get rid of it?
Yeah, let's get rid of it.
Let's get rid of it, right? This one we need to pull out like a weed, that you pull out with the roots, and you don't want them to break off and be left behind. So we're going to pull it out gently, slowly. There we go. It's gone. And you might feel different sensations in your body.
Yes.
You might feel nothing, but I think you will feel something, yes.
No,
okay.
I definitely do.
Okay, awesome. So this one is gone. Yes. Is there anything more? Yes. And I perceive now something in the throat. Yes. Front. So this would be something that manipulates your speech, your self-expression, how you talk, what you say, what you can say. Okay, so if this feels like something old from a long time ago. Yes, somebody to you, attached to influence you, what you speak, your speech basically, what you say in the world. And from what I'm hearing, you have a big voice in the world. So if you have anything manipulating or controlling your voice, not that great either, right?
So no.
So this one, that's not cute little fluffy energy at all. So I want to get rid of that.
Thank you.
No rainbows and unicorns in there. So we're going to pull it out. Whew, you're welcome. We're going to pull it out. That's a nasty one. Okay, that was going deep into your guts, actually, by the way. Okay, so gone. Yes, is there anything else? No, is Jeremy clear? Yes, of those guys. Yes, so now let's do a quickie. Just imagine, we're just going to do it super quick. Imagine this like amazing light, like just atom bomb of light, but light, pure light, diamond, beautiful crystalline light, just exploding in your heart and expanding into all the layers of the tissues and molecules and cells, organs, everything in you, filling out all these gaps that were distorted by those cords and attachments and things that were trying to control you in any way, manipulate you in any way, and influence you in any way. They got you, we don't want them. So now fill it out with that light, just go like that, really quick. It's a quick process, so you can just shine again, be strong, and show up in your full glory, not influenced by anything or anyone else. Cool?
Thank you. So, Jimmy, I got to give a live testimony right now. I am not much of a visualizing things. The very moment that you begin to work on me, I literally could see what was going on, and I could feel it, and it really also had made revelations of some personal things that I have been struggling with for the last few weeks. And so, I would say to anyone out there, if you're not open to realizing that things can attach to you, definitely you need to get a look at this lady's website and talk to Jimmy. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to getting back into my power.
Yeah,
thank you.
we're glad you called in, buddy. Thank you. Thanks for being on the show, too.
Keep it up. Bye-bye.
Yeah, we're going to follow you, too. I love it. Awesome. Reverend Tiffany says, cute, fluffy energy. I love that. We need more fluffy, puppy energy, that's for sure. More unicorns, as you would say. I love it. That's fabulous. Joy, 617, you're next. How are you? What's going on, Joy?
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you doing, honey?
Great. I'm doing great. It was also great to hear Jeremy just when you finished with him. So thank you both. I have a really big presentation tomorrow that culminates my degree, and a lot of moving parts have been happening where it was almost being pulled off the table today. Mm-hmm. So it's a 2-hour presentation, and I really need it to work and that I excel in it. So, yeah, I need help. That's what I'm trying to get to.
Oh, Joy. Jimmy, do you want to start? Do you want me to start?
Yeah, no, you go ahead, honey. Pull out whatever, and I'll finish up.
Okay, awesome. So, Joy, you know Jimmy's technique and forward and backwards. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's start with you. I am Joy, and I am the only one in my body. I am Joy, and the only one in my body. I move forward. Okay. So let's check something else, because something is a little off there. So let's ask a question or statement, make a statement. I am Joy, and I am in my body.
I am Joy, and I am in my body. Oh, I move back.
Yeah, so I could feel that. So sometimes we just not in our bodies, and we feel very disoriented, off, strange, and whether you were traveling at night when you were sleeping and you didn't come back on time, or you are just visiting some different realms and dimensions and realities, we need to bring you back, because if you want to deliver a kick-ass presentation, you want to be in your body, present, strong, and powerful, right? So yeah. Come back to your body. Just pull yourself back in wherever you are. We're not going there looking for you. We're just going to bring you back. Come back, Joy. Come back, Joy. Joy, come back to your sweet body. Your body's missing you. There we go. There we go. How does it feel now? Come back and check the same. I am Joy, and I am in my body.
I am Joy, and I'm in my body. Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Do you feel different? Do you feel more awake? Do you feel like something just jolted you with energy?
I just got a boost of energy.
Yeah, this is how we feel when we come back. And I check literally every day, every morning, if I'm in my body, and I usually am not. We travel, we go places. So this is like one amazing advice I can give to anyone, because people are so grateful for this tool. Just check if you're in your body, if you're feeling off, if you're getting sick. You cannot get sick if you are in your body. Like literally, I haven't found it to be true. When I'm getting sick, when I feel strange, I'm always gone. And then I come back like I'm home. Nothing can get me now. I'm strong. I'm powerful again. So, okay. So now check, are you the only one in your body?
Am I the only one in my body? I gotta know. I swayed back.
Yeah. So when you said yes, who said that at the beginning, remember?
Right.
Who is pretending
who told
to be
you
the
that?
lady in the house?
You weren't even in your body.
You weren't even home, and somebody said, hello.
My body moved forward, so that's what I thought.
Yeah. So I like to laugh about those things, because the more we laugh, the easier it is to move energy. And this is amazing. If you start freaking out, try to find something funny about it, laugh about it, and energy just goes away. All right, so you're not the only one. Do you want to be the only one?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, good. So let me count. How many do we deal with? There's Joy plus how many? Actually, a lot. I'm not going to tell you a number. So let's just tell them the party's over. They need to go, okay?
Yeah.
So that's why you're feeling disempowered. You're feeling like you're very stressed. It's not even you. And very often when we don't feel we can do something, we invite them even more. Okay, so also with like consumption of alcohol, any kind of drugs, we're usually opening the doors because we're not very conscious in those places. So I'm not saying you did that. I'm just general. This is a general side note for people that will listen and are listening now. So just tell them, I'm going to do it on my end, and you just tell them, hey, get out of my body. Party's over. You can't use my body. This is me. I own this body. Everybody out. You have to be firm with them, like really firm and like out. Okay, you can do it quietly. You don't need to yell at anyone in the microphone. Yeah. And I will do it from here. And I know Jimmy is doing his magic, pulling everyone out, kicking them out, showing them the door and the windows, and the chimney. Somebody prefers that. Okay, whew, they're going. There we go. You're the only one now. Yes. Check again.
I'm the only one in my body. Yeah, my body moved forward.
Yeah. And you should feel like really awake now and like expanded in your, like even your vision probably expanded. So what I do when there's a lot of unwanted guests in our bodies, I clear so-called magnetic imprinting and baggage and all the residue. Because imagine you have people, they leave trash behind, they smear your windows, they mess up your stuff, okay? So we don't want any of this residue and this leftovers in your body. So let's clear and dissipate and release all the magnetic imprinting and baggage and thoughts, feelings, and emotions and any energies that were left behind from all those energies and entities in Joy's body and anybody else who will listen. There was quite a bit of it. Sometimes the entities go and there's still energy still off because of this sludge, literally energetic sludge that's left behind, okay? So we want to always clear that too. And I did it silently before, but this one, that's a big one. All right. How are you doing now, Joy?
My whole back is vibrating.
Awesome. Oh, your wings are growing. Hi. You can spread them now.
That can only help you. We're going to say prayers for your presentation tomorrow, too. So let's just do believe, think, know, and feel, ready, willing, and able, know when, where, how, and why. That tomorrow she will do an excellent job on her presentation, no matter how many hours it lasts, and it'll be successful and will prevail. It's going to pull you forward when that shifts to yes.
And let's add magnetic presence. I like the magnetic presence that you're going to have this magnetic presence that everybody will be like looking at you and will not be able to take their eyes off.
In a good way. And there it is.
Yeah. Only good way.
Fair enough.
That's great. Jimmy, this is in reference to the email I sent you, for the usual prayers that you do. So thank you. I'm so
You're welcome.
You had me on the phone. And both of you, you're fantastic. Thank you for helping me.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Joy.
Keep us posted on tomorrow, too, honey. I know it's important.
Yes, I will.
Yeah.
I will. Absolutely.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You're welcome.
Love that.
Oh,
Linnell, 775. Hey, Linnell, how are you?
I'm well, and yourselves this evening?
Oh, good. Doing good, honey. Thanks for calling in. Yeah. What do you got going on?
I've been told when I was doing my clairvoyant class that I've got a dark gray something around my crown on one side and a chunk out of my neck. And it's lasted a couple weeks. And supposedly my astral spirit cannot reach my crown. So I'm kind of thinking there might be something in there. Kind of.
Yeah. Does it feel like something is there? Do you actually feel it?
Oh, yes.
Can you perceive
and then
that?
now I actually can feel when I move my neck and stuff, I can hear all the crickling and crackling and in all the nerves and stuff, and then I can feel the flow on the top of my mouth. It's a little bizarre, but it's very. It's happening.
So this is more.
Happening.
This is also entity stuff, but the nature of this entities is a little different. It's not just dead people that are looking for a body. This is more demonic energies, like people call them, dark energies, and so I call them demons. And there are all kinds of demons. There's whole kingdoms of demons, and I know the sound of it is kind of scary, but do not worry.
I'm not worried.
Yeah, awesome. So I kind of handle them the same. Like, thank you so much, you need to get out, but I'm more firm, and I can give you a really amazing demon clearing that is very, very effective for you and for anyone in the future. It's like the best exorcist in the world to deal with demons, and I'm going to say it right now. Is it okay?
Yes. Okay.
All right, so let's do it. So this is the demon clearing. Return to from whence you came, never to return. Is your name Linnell?
Lanell, yeah.
Lanell.
Lanell.
So
Lanell.
So Lanell. Can you spell it for me?
Lanell.
Okay, Lanell. Okay, now I see it. So return to from whence you came, never to return to Lanell, her body and this reality ever again. And I will do it for everyone. Return to from whence you came, never to return to us, our bodies, and this reality ever again. Return to from whence you came, never to return to us, our bodies, reality ever again. Return to from whence you came, never return to us, our bodies, reality ever again. Return to from whence you came, never return to us, our bodies, reality ever again. Return to from whence you came, never return to Lanell, her body, this reality ever again. There we go. Something just shifted.
Going down. That's going down the grounding cord.
Yeah. That's, as I said, this is super effective. But also, even if you don't know this clearing, just being the energy of your presence, your light, and it's like, no, not with me, out of here. You can say it with your words. Go to from wherever you came from, and leave me alone. You can say it in your words. It always works. They usually come undetected, and people think they're depressed, or they have dark thoughts, or they feel suicidal, or they just feel gloomy and doomy. It's very often demonic energies, and they are here everywhere. They're everywhere, especially with fear present, and we in a very difficult, interesting times right now, and there's a lot of demonic presence and activity, and I see it everywhere I look, because people are doubting themselves, people are judging the situation, or fearing the situation, resenting the situation, resisting the situation, and this is the invitation and the breeding ground, literally, for demonic and dark energies. So it's nothing bad, nothing to fear, nothing like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen to me now? It's just an energy. Energy always can be changed, always can be moved, always can be transformed, transmuted, and nothing is solid in this universe. And if anybody says that, they are not correct. So how are you doing now?
I'm good. I'm there's a pale green color going on in my head instead of a dark one.
Awesome. So now let's do one more thing. Let's reconnect you. So I want to do one more thing. Let's do a quickie, and this is awesome exercise as well. Should connect with your heart, and everyone who's listening now and in the future can do it too. It's a beautiful exercise, quickie that will boost you up. Tap into your heart, the light in your heart, diamond, crystalline, beautiful energy, light energy in your heart, and just feel that, be that, and shoot down the ray of light from your heart down through your root chakra, through your feet, into the earth. Connect with Mama Earth, connect with crystalline and energy of the earth, connect with the light in the earth, connect with it, grab it, bring it back. Some of it you can bring it all, but some of it, bring it back with your energy through your feet, through your root chakra, into your heart, and now shoot it up really high through your crown chakra. Find the light. You can call it source, you can call it God, you can call it spirit, universe, whatever, light, whatever you want to call it, however you want to see it, perceive it. Just connect with that light and let's establish the full connection, 100% connection, go direct to the spirit, to the light. There we go, 100%. Want to tune it up to 100%, turn it up with Jimmy's switches and dials.
Doing it right now.
Yeah, there we go. We're going to
I feel like I'm pulling my pants up.
We're going to, 100% not yet. Now, okay, now I have it. There we go. And now you can grab that energy and bring it back to your heart. So now we're connected to with heaven and earth. And now when these energies are connected, you can shoot out, again, atomic bombs from your heart into everywhere and become that infinite being that you are, shining bright, 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 bright in the world and the universe. Boom. That's it.
Love it. Love it.
That's my job.
Yeah. No, we're glad you called in today, Lynelle. That's awesome.
You guys are the best. You're just the
best.
I can't
you,
wait
honey.
to meet you in person. I shall meet you all
in
the future.
Yeah, we appreciate you being on today. Gosh, thanks for calling in, too. I love it.
Thank you. Much love.
You too, honey. Thank you.
Too. Thank you.
Oh, my gosh, it always flies by when we're together, doesn't it?
I know.
I love it.
How did it happen, Jimmy?
Oh, I love that. Hey, you listen to this. Nothing is by accident. You're going to love this. This is so bizarre. I just got an email, and, of course, all we're talking about is entities and getting people cleaned up and that sort of thing. And it's an interview deal opportunity, new Japanese spiritual film with a message for the living, and it's entitled The Real Exorcist.
Whoa!
Isn't that amazing? And it's getting spirit, and spirits have a message for the living. It's a supernatural film from Japan, dramatizes the effects of negative energies and illuminates the power of a positive mindset. It's coming out in August. So how wild is that? And yeah, and it's kind of a big deal. So it's called The Real Exorcist. And,
I am so glad people are going to learn more about that subject.
Yeah, they're going to have a theatrical release. It's August 7th, New York City, Los Angeles, Chicago, San Francisco, Atlanta, Tampa. That's us.
There we go.
Honolulu and Orange County. Video on demand, early September 2020. How cool is that? So I'll send you that information because it is kind of cool.
Please.
You're going to love it. Oh, my gosh, so timely. Everything is also interconnected, honey. Tell folks how to get a hold of you to go deeper for a session, for a reading.
Thank you. GosiaLorenz.com, which is GOSIALORENZ.com, and info@GosiaLorenz.com. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram. I'm not very good with, but Facebook, or just email me. It's probably the best way to find me. And I work with people all over the world doing sessions, doing exactly that, going a little bit deeper and more intimate, I guess, with the details. I didn't want to kind of ask certain questions because this is very public, but, you know, if you do a session, it's much more details. And
intense, deep, I know.
Very intense. Yeah.
Love it. Oh, my gosh. Thanks for being on today, honey. We sure appreciate you. And
my gosh, thank you,
I know folks
Jimmy.
Benefited from it. Yeah. We're going to talk soon. Thank you.
We will.
Gosh.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Yep. Hey, everybody, that's our show for today. Thanks so much for calling in and staying on the line and listening. We're going to be here next Tuesday, of course, 4 p.m. Eastern. If you haven't already joined up for our Zoom event, it is tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. You can always email support@jimmymackhealing.com for more information about that, or go to the website, jimmymackhealing.com. I want to wish everybody the rest of your life will be the best of your life, and remember to make progress every day. Bye for now.
Jimmy Mack is a renowned medical intuitive and spiritual life coach who, after a near-death experience, was divinely shown a simpler way to create healing and profound changes, now known as My Liquid Fish, Change Made Simple. Host of talk radio show called The Jimmy Mack Healing Show. Jimmy works worldwide with clients in person, on the phone, and over Skype, accessing energetic powers and co-creating changes that you actually feel. Visit www.jimmymackhealing.com.
Become a Goldilocks Productions VIP patron. Receive exclusive access to live stream special and other epic perks. Join the Goldilocks Productions VIP community today.